Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I am a fully qualified yoga teacher, a beautician and a masseuse. And this is my YouTube channel where I talk a lot about yoga, tips and tricks and things that you guys can follow along from home, and also some health and wellness as well. So if that is something that you're interested in, go and hit the subscribe button, and it means every time I post up onto my channel, you guys will get a notification so you never miss a class with me. Today, I am going to be doing a post-workout yoga flow kind of class. So this is a really good flow to do if you've just finished a workout, whatever that could be. It could be the gym, could be running, could be, I don't know, tennis, swimming, whatever it is. This is a really good stretch flow to do afterwards. It is going to be using a little bit of strength into the arms, but it is mainly going to be stretching out through the whole of the body. You don't really need anything to do this class. I always recommend with flows using a good quality mat onto a hard floor. The reason for this is a good quality mat will be sticky, so it will stop the mat from slipping or as much from slipping underneath you. It will also help with grip with your hands and your feet as well. It also will support your joints properly. So I always recommend using a good quality mat onto a hardwood floor. But if you don't have that, it's not the end of the world. You can still practice anyway. You can use blocks and straps if you wish, and when you're ready, we will get started. Let's begin by coming into our down dog. So we're going to start in a tabletop to get into the right position. Fingers are spread, index or middle finger is facing forward, inner elbows are spun to face the front of the mat, your knees are underneath your hips. Let's flex the toes, keeping the hands where they are. We're taking the bum back towards the heels. Lift the knees and then lift all the way up into your down dog. Maybe bend into one knee and then the other here. You can always bend into one knee and take the knee over to the opposite side, opening up through the hips a little bit. And we're going to start to take this into a spinal wave. So you might find this easier in a tabletop, which is absolutely fine if we do. I'm going to go through it on this side in tabletop and in down dog, and then find what feels best for you. And then when we do the other side, you can then change your mind if you need to. So we're going to start with the bum back towards the heels if you're in your tabletop. We're lifting up with a cat spine, tucking the tailbone under, spreading through the shoulder blades. Once your shoulders are over your wrists, you're lifting the tailbone, dropping the belly, squeezing the shoulder blades together and coming back. Do the same thing again, lifting up, tucking that tailbone under, spreading through the shoulder blades. Once your shoulders are over your wrists, lift the tailbone, squeeze the shoulder blades together and come back. If you want to do this from your down dog, it's the same thing, but just with the legs straight. So we're rolling up onto the toes, tucking the tailbone under, spreading through the shoulder blades, bend through the knees, lift the tailbone, rock back. Roll forwards, bend through the knees, rock back. Once you get comfy here, you might be able to do this without bending into the knees. So let's do one more wherever you are, tabletop, down dog with bent knees or down dog with straight legs. Rolling forwards, lifting the tailbone, rocking back. Let's lift the left leg into your three-legged dog and step it up to the top of your mat. We're coming into our high lunge from here, finding a nice good stretch here. Let's bring the arms all the way up. Squeezing the glutes here, pushing up towards the ceiling, and then we'll take the back knee down. We're going to rock the hips back and lift the foot here into your half split. Soft bend behind the left knee. Find your stretch. You can always walk the hands further in towards you if it's easier. We'll rock back and forwards, lift the back knee, hands come either side of the foot, and we're going to step it back into your down dog and up, bend into the knee and lift the hip up towards the ceiling into your scorpion dog. Let's bring the knee back and bring that left knee behind the left hand See if you can swing the foot to fit behind the right hand, and then bring the back knee back and behind into your pigeon pose. Hands are down into the mat. We're lifting up tall through the hands. Breathing here. If you want, you can come down onto the forearms, taking this into your fallen pigeon. You can stay here and lift the back knee or the back foot. You can come up onto the hands and lift the back foot, or you can start to take this into a mermaid pose if you want. So your foot is coming on the inside of the right elbow. Your left hand comes forwards, and then maybe bring the hands to meet each other. If you can't, doesn't matter, just go to wherever feels best for you. You can always just work on squeezing the leg in towards the body. Take the back foot down. We're going to do the same, but on the other side. So let's bring the knee back. We're going to come into our down dog again, ready to do the other side. So either starting in your tabletop, ready to do the spinal waves from your tabletop, or maybe come into your down dog and do your spinal waves with bent legs or with straight legs. We'll do one more. Perfect. We're lifting up the right leg this time and stepping it up to the top of the mat. Into your high lunge. Let's lift the arms up high. Breathing here. If you need to take your back knee down, you can. Then we'll take the back knee down. Hands come either side of the foot, and we're shuffling the hips back and behind into your half split. Breathing here. Pushing your hip back and behind. You can always walk the hands closer in towards you if it's easier. We'll roll forwards again. Back into your lunge, lifting the back knee, and we're going to step the right foot back up to the top of the mat and all the way up, bend into the knee and lift the hip up towards the ceiling into your scorpion dog. Bring that knee back forwards and sit it behind the right hand with the right foot behind the left hand. Your back knee comes back and behind into your pigeon pose here. Breathe here. Relax the shoulders. You can always come down onto the forearms if you want. Into your fallen pigeon. And come back up onto the hands. And then you've got a few different options here. You can work on just lifting your back knee up and just use your muscles there. You can grab hold of the foot, or maybe take the foot in towards the elbow and grab hold with the right hand. See if you can twist to face forwards as you do this. Deep breath in. And exhale to let go. We're going to come back into our down dog from here. So we're pushing up through the hands and stepping the right foot back and behind. Let's come down onto the feet, onto the knees even, into our child's pose. Rock the hips from side to side. Let's take the hands over towards the left hand side, interlacing the fingers. Try and keep the hips down onto the feet, so don't let them fall out to the side. And then we'll walk into the center and over towards the right. all the way up to finish. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that flow. It's one that you can slot in quite quickly and quite easily at the end of a workout. You could also do this at the beginning of a workout as well if you wanted to warm up through the body. It is actually a flow that I've used to warm up before I've done an exercise, and I find that because it's things like cobras and lunges that I'm getting a good like hip stretch. So for example, if I'm about to do an ab workout where my hip flexors will tighten up quite a bit, this is quite a nice way to begin or to end my workout, because it just means that I kind of reopen everything up. Please like and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I can't thank you enough if you have been supporting me and supporting this channel. It really does mean the absolute world to me. Whether you're sending a super thanks or even if you're just watching these videos, liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, it all adds up and it all makes such a difference to me. So thank you so, so much. And I look forward to practicing with you all again soon. Have an amazing rest of the day. Bye.